Imagine this, a man makes a movie about a crime, then police say he commits almost the same crime but in real life. It happened right here in California, and just like the movie, it has a totally unexpected ending. Andrea Isom has the story of the Emmy winner attack.
Hollywood, the capital of fame and fortune, and for those who play the right part, a place where creative dreams come true.
Andre is temperamental. He does have a little bit of ego. I see him as the stereotypical Hollywood man. There's probably some demons and anger there as well. When I heard, I was completely and utterly shocked.
His stage name is Andre Bouth, and Colombian-born Andre Salomon Bautista was making his mark on Hollywood. As a writer, producer, and actor, even winning a 2015 Daytime Emmy for producing the online soap opera, The Bay. But it was his other role, his real-life role as landlord, overseeing many properties in Tinseltown that proved to be his most challenging.
As a landlord, Andre had to deal with tenants trying to deport him, not paying rent, selling drugs. Tenants have become physical with Andre. So when he came to me about his passion project for a landlord, I was, more than excited.
So tell me one reason, only one reason that I shouldn't kick you out like I kick everybody out.
Nick Nathaniel was one of Andre's former tenants and director of the movie Landlord, a story Andre was determined to see on the silver screen.
It was kind of his exorcism in a way. Like that was his story to tell and to release any negativity. So a lot of the script and a lot of the story is based off real life situations that he's dealt with, besides the killings, I hope.
So why you needed to take my home from me?
In the film, Andre could live out his fantasy of exacting revenge, playing the good landlord who murdered his bad tenants by choking, burning, and stabbing.
Did you see what you made me do?
In real life, though, not all of Andre's tenants made him feel homicidal. One of his newest tenants, Clayton Hames, became one of Andre's closest friends, says Don Stewart, who also lived in the Hollywood Hills compound.
Andre and Clayton slept in the same room. Not on the same bed, but they shared the room. They had like this type of connection. They worked together like 24 hours a day.
And Clayton became one of Andre's favorite co-stars.
Thanks again for bringing me in.
That's no problem. I will do anything for you.
In Landlord, Andre's character tries to drown Clayton's character before smashing him in the head with a rock.
He did play the hell out of this role. He embodied it, he encompassed it.
Good thing the brutal act was just a scene in a film, right?
I don't know if he got caught up in the role. It's eerie that it happened so soon right after filming A Landlord.
Wrong. Shortly after the shooting of Landlord wrapped, this is where the script takes a stunning twist into a real-life savage attack at Andre's Hollywood house.
I was sleeping, and then at some point, they came into my room. I know that they were drunk. They smelled like alcohol, both of them.
The events of that hot September night differ depending on who you're talking to. But by most accounts, the plot went like this. Andre and Clayton went out for a night of dinner and lots of drinks on trendy Sunset Boulevard. Not wanting the party to end, Clayton, Andre, and some others returned home. Drinks continued to flow. At that point, some partiers say Andre boasted one day he would win 5 Oscars, and others laughed, including Clayton. And that's when Andre became totally enraged.
And I was like, stop the fight, stop fighting. At some point I was like, I'm out of this, and I left. And then I went to the living room. The next thing I know is that Clayton is like asking for help.
When Don saw Clayton next, he was bleeding. Clayton had been stabbed in the chest.
He told me, hold my hand. I was in shock. And then Mohammed came out. That's when I called 911.
Paramedics 25, what is the emergency, please?
A friend of mine, he got...
Mohammed, another roommate and former Marine, sprung into action.
Clayton was very panicked, and he acted like somebody had lost a lot of blood. I realized that we don't have a first aid kit in the house, so I grabbed one of my t-shirts and I started cutting it up. to put pressure on the wound. If I didn't do something, he was gonna die.
This time, there was no director yelling cut. This scene was real and chaotic. Police arrived and handcuffed the roommates. Paramedics loaded Clayton into the ambulance. Then it became clear somebody was missing. Where was Andre?
I'm sorry.
Like a scene from Landlord, Andre had quickly vanished. Cops couldn't find him anywhere.
Where's the person who did this to him?
I didn't see Andre. I didn't even know Andre was like a suspect or they did it until later.
According to police, the real landlord stabbed the real tenant. And in the next scene, Andre was a fugitive charged with attempted murder. Several days later, while Andre was on the lam, Crime Watch Daily tracked him down. Coming up, Andre gives an exclusive performance, telling us his version of events on that chaotic night when life imitated art.
In a moment, you'll hear Andre's version of events in his own words. And wait until you hear where he is right now. And here's what else is still ahead in today's Crime Watch Daily.